All right, we're live. Well,
Excellent.
how is everyone
Awesome.
doing?
Good.
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 Everyone ready for the debate on Sunday?
Oh,
Yeah, so it's due Sunday. So when do we want to do this?
um, not Sunday. I am flying on Sunday, so it's the only day.
Okay.
Okay. I'm working Friday evening. So if we wanted to do it Friday, I would have to do it before 1.
I'm free anytime. So
I'll make
Me
whatever
too.
work.
Okay. Do we?
Let me grab my planner really quick. I just want to make sure if you guys are thinking Friday.
does anyone else want to throw up a little bit? That's me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm like so nervous now. I almost want to do a dry run of this before we actually do it.
We probably can. I think as long as we have everyone has a really good understanding of exactly what people are gonna say, we'll be
Right.
fine.
If we have a good outline, we'll be good. This is how it's gonna go. This is the order. This is what everyone's gonna say, and everyone knows what they're saying.
Do we kind of want to use the outline that we turned in and kind of beef that up, and do almost like a script? Everybody put what they're planning on saying in there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Me too. I can do. Did you guys say Friday?
No, we haven't decided a date yet.
I'm good with Friday or Saturday.
Yeah,
Same
Friday
here.
or Saturday is perfect.
Yeah, I'm good with either.
Me too.
Do we want to do it Friday to get it done and over with?
Sure.
Might as well.
What time Friday?
What time would be good for you?
What time did you say you were available?
Anytime before 1.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. That's fine.
Maybe 11, 12? Can't go longer than an hour, so.
Right. Yeah. But do we want some time just to kind of maybe meet up, make sure that all is okay before we go live and actually record it?
Sure.
Maybe just a little bit of extra time.
Probably.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it's not going to be put together. I know it's going to come together, but it's like.
I know,
Well,
it's so nerve-wracking.
Together. Right now, I'm like, oh my god.
I just spent the last actually. It's so overwhelming. There's so much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
There is a lot of stuff.
We'll be fine.
Yep.
I think that it's styled that we can all help each other though. I'm so glad we're doing formal.
Exactly. It'll be good. So I think the only other thing, we're jumping all around topics here, but it's fine. The only other thing we have to decide sort of is in the points who's going to be stating and illustrating and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so let's maybe narrow down a time for when we actually want to do the debate, and then we can work backwards from there.
Okay. So Friday morning sometime.
Okay, do we want to go with just 11? That way we got enough time, and if we go a little over, we go a little over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday at 11 is go time.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. Nobody be sick on Friday.
I won't. I do very well under pressure.
Yeah, I'm already feeling sick. No.
Okay, so then we also talked about who's gonna do what topics. So maybe we should discuss that. I did have the outline set up, but or pulled up. Just a second. I'm just curious. Can you see my screen when I do this?
No, how are people doing that?
I know. I was trying to figure that out too.
It's
And
like,
I was watching one of the debates earlier, and they had like their name and stuff on a banner.
Oh, there's a screen share button.
There's a screen share button.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know how you get to, like, so if I just hit screen share.
That's very scary.
I wonder.
I'm just starting to screen share, guys, and seeing what happens.
Yeah, I see your screen.
Oh, okay, so now how do I end screen share?
Oh.
Ah!
Maybe.
Oh, got it. Okay, you just push the button again.
So I have the outline up. So like that should be able to share it. So interesting. Okay, so now we learned how to do that.
Make the little things go. Oh.
The banner. I wonder if it's.
Yeah, how do they make that go away? Uh-oh. Oh. I'm pushing things and I don't really know what's happening.
Showcase. I wonder what showcase is.
I just tried that and it told me that teacher was disabled.
Oh. Then there's question and answer. I wonder if it's because I didn't like showcase. That doesn't look like anything. Cameraman. I wonder what the control room is.
Yeah, there's a lot of buttons here that people seem to be utilizing really well. And I'm like, oh, you're actually going to show me the article you're talking about. Wow, we're getting advanced here.
That's so cool.
I know, it's really cool, but I'm like, oh, now I feel like I have to do that.
My internet's freezing. I'm catching like half of everyone's sentences right now. So I'm not ignoring you.
Huh.
Okay, well, putting all that aside.
Okay.
Right.
Either way, it sounds like we could split up the debate topics, like the points. Either each person takes a point, or each person takes different roles within one point. You know what I'm saying? Like someone could do the whole thing, like stating, illustrating, researching for 1 point, or you could split each point up between all the people.
The debate I just watched a little bit of the one that was posted this week. I think they split by topic. Is that the one you watched as well?
Yeah, that's the one I watched too. Which I liked. I liked the way they did it, I thought.
So it doesn't matter to me though. I'll do whatever.
Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused.
Yeah. So
2 people on the con side, just like one my internet's messed up. Did I just talk over you? Mine's not working, is it?
Oh, you're sort of coming in and out for me.
Oh, okay.
Wow. This is fun. I don't know. Well, hopefully I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I like the idea of doing one person for pro side on a topic, one person on con side for a topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everybody agree?
Mm-hmm.
That's good with me. Also, I'm the introducer and fielder, so it's really up to you guys. Whatever you want to do sounds great.
Right. So then we have 4 topics. Do we really need to do all 4? Probably, right?
I think so. Like, I think that would probably get us close to our time.
Time, yeah.
Like, the debate I just watched covered 5 topics in 40 minutes, which I thought was a little fast, but they did pretty well.
So we have point 1 is evidence-based.
Mm-hmm.
So Melissa and Julie, your pro side. Does one of you want to do that one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Melissa, whatever you. Can you read off? I don't have the outline like pulled up. Can you tell me what all of them are?
Yeah, it's evidence-based. Impact on social economy, legal issues, and implementation and policy.
Like on which ones we want to claim, basically.
Right.
Hold on. Well, now that I'm rereading the thing on Blackboard for like our specific topic, do we have to talk about all the bullet points that she told us to consider? I didn't really realize that it said, can you hear me? Is mine messed up still?
You're good. You're breaking up, but I can hear you.
Like where it says like the political, economic, and societal impact.
Right, I think that can all be kind of one topic.
Right. Yeah.
Because I think the main thing there, from what I was getting from our outline, is mostly the like the diversity issue and who it's affecting more. I don't know about really political, but socioeconomic certainly. But I don't think it matters if we don't talk about everything specifically. We just have to make sure we fill the 40 to however many minutes with enough points, I think.
Right. My other question is, it says behavior. And so does that mean like for like evidence-based research practices, like the con side would be like, we don't like that, but we want to do positive, like give like evidence on that? Like what does she want us to?
Well, the con side, I think, on that for evidence-based practices would be saying that evidence shows that zero tolerance is not actually an effective treatment. Like there's no empirical data behind it, is my understanding of that.
Right.
On the pro side, I guess would be saying.
Because that's what all the articles say.
Right, which is what every single article says. So the pro side has to somehow be like, just kidding. There's something else here. It works sometimes.
Yeah, Melissa, that's screaming your name, that evidence-based.
I did find an article today that has a lot of really good info. Like, it doesn't necessarily sway at one side or another, but it's this, they looked at Michigan, and Michigan kind of did their own revamp of things, but they did an urban community and then a rural community and kind of mixed it up and figured out within 1 year like how many kids got expelled or suspended and then why and then what race they were. And I thought it was really interesting because like in the urban school it was predominantly African Americans and Hispanic, whereas in the rural school it was all white kids. And so it just depends on what your population is. But if it's happening more and more in, you know, the urban areas, which is more highly populated, that would happen more there. And then it associates with the fact that more African Americans in urban areas have this issue, then, and you relate it to everybody, you know, it is more African American because of that. So, like, the whole idea that it's race-based isn't quite the actual truth of it. Like, yes, when you look at the data, it does say, you know, it looks like it's race-based, when reality it just depends on where you're at.
Melissa, I think you just need to write that down and have that be part of your speech.
Okay.
Right, that sounds like the socioeconomic argument for the pro side. So that's perfect. I think what'll be nice about breaking it down by like each person has a point is it makes it really easy to write out everything you want to say for that point and just kind of have it ready to go.
You know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah. I
And
like
you know
that.
like exactly what articles you want to use or screen share or whatever for that.
I missed half of that.
All right, it's gonna work out.
God, I've never had so many internet problems in my life.
Only when it really matters.
Pretty much.
I guess when we talk about this, like, I know like evidence-based practices is pretty self-explanatory, but do we want to like discuss between us, I guess, like specifically, say we're talking legal issues, like, you know what I mean? Like more specifically what we're going to talk about. Does that make sense? I know it was like really vague, but
That makes sense. And I think as like I introduce each point, it'll be good to clarify and just give like a really like one sentence overview of what each argument's basically going to say. Like, you know, the pro side would argue that there's no legal issues, and the con side would argue that there's a ton of legal issues. Obviously, way more eloquently than that, but and then kind of let it get way more detailed after that with you individual people. But I do think specifying it will help.
so back to that, Melissa, I can take like legal issues and whichever other, it doesn't matter to me. You have certain ones you want.
Are you talking to me?
I'm trying to look. Are you doing, what one do you want to do? Legal issues
I can do legal issues, whichever. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
What was the fourth one? Something in policy.
Implementing policies.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
As I'm like trying to remember this.
Like, the way I interpreted it was there's policies, but are they being implemented as written?
I want to do that one.
You're doing that one?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Sure.
Did you read the feedback of the outline?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have, so because she mentioned like harassing, are we going to look into that?
Did you guys catch that?
Nope.
No.
What did you say?
She mentioned finding literature about the emotional
It's only the important points that we
Here, I'll look.
She
Here, just a
mentioned
second.
it's gone.
Here.
Is there a chat button?
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
In the left.
Oh, found it. All right, I'm just going to copy and paste it. God, what is life? Okay. Did it send? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's
Limitation on the effects of psychological and emotional abuse of bullying, harassing behaviors.
She told us to consider looking at that. I don't know if
that.
we are.
I mean, I like that one. Like, I don't know, where would we put that?
I feel like we could fit it under a category we already have. I just think about which one.
I would say impact on social and economic. It could
Yeah,
go
that's
in
what I
there.
was kind of thinking too.
So
Is
I
that
can
while you're talking about, you know, how it's not, it is something to do with race, but not entirely what they're saying. You could also say, you know, and the effects that it has an impact on, you know, mental stability and
you care if I take that one then, Melissa?
Yeah, that's fine.
That leaves you with evidence-based.
It's all right.
I don't care either.
With the emotional abuse and bullying, harassing behaviors, you could also like flip side that and the fact that like with the adults in the school system being bullied and harassed by the students. And so that's one reason why it came into play because it was going the opposite way, but now it's like flip-flopped in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have the con side figured out, right? So now we need to figure out pro side. So Annie, do you have a preference of what you would like to do?
I don't know what you just said.
Do you
I'm
have a
sorry.
preference? No, you're fine. Do you have a preference of what you would like to do?
I'm happy with anything. Do you?
All right. How about I like the idea of doing implementation and policy.
Okay.
Um,
Mm.
would you prefer evidence-based or impact on social economy?
Can you say it again?
Yeah. Would you prefer evidence-based or impact on social and economy?
I can't hear you.
Well, let's just type it. I'm gonna type it.
Here's the only part that matters. That it's just like
Right?
doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make it quick.
Okay.
I just put it in the chat also.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Do you want evidence-based or implementation? No, or impact on social?
Evidence.
I just like how she gets frozen, like to pose it.
Oh boy. Are you gonna be having this internet connection on Friday?
No. I'm
Got it. Evidence based.
Oh my god. I'm relocating for real. I have plenty of family in the area. So I'm just gonna go to someone's house.
All right, so then I'll do impact and the implementation of policy.
Okay. What's the other one? Evidence-based.
Evidence-based and legal issues.
What? Oh my god. It's a nightmare. Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay, so then I'll introduce all of them. And I'll also field, which I still don't entirely understand what that's going to look like.
That's the question and answer piece.
Right, but in the debate I just watched, what they did was like at the end of each point, someone brought up a question about that point, and then they answered it, which we definitely could do, but I didn't really understand it at all because I'm like, well, obviously you all know the answer to this question. But I also wondered if maybe I could ask her, she would be open to me being like, we answer a couple questions in the debate and then also being like, any questions you guys post in your discussion boards, I will go through all the comments and respond to them and answer them. But I could answer actually real questions also.
So there's a thing on here for question and answers for like observers to like give us, but I don't know who's gonna watch this live.
Right. I don't think anyone's gonna watch it live. So I think maybe we do like a couple questions that we all obviously know the answer to, but we'll just answer them out loud anyways in the debate. And then I can just say, like any additional questions you have, I'll look through all the discussion board posts and just make sure I address them if people have them.
Did I read somewhere that we're supposed to meet with the professor too?
Yeah, then she took that away.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No, it was supposed to happen, and then I guess there was too many people. So that's why we post the meetings on air. But I definitely am happy to ask her about the fielding.
Yeah, that's okay.
Idea. Because I really have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
What? So then, do we want to come up with like the key points for the pro side and con side for each point, so that Rachel knows like what she needs to say?
Yeah, I definitely am going to need some just brief guideline of what the main points you're going to hit in each argument are, just so that I can write the introduction, but that also can be written last, the introduction for each point. I can write the general introduction, now, just on like what is zero tolerance and its brief history.
I'm going to work on my part like Thursday.
Okay.
I'll be working from home. Like, I'm assuming we could like write it out. I mean, do you guys want to do like a joint document, or how do you want to do that?
I think we should, so we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could do that, and if everyone just puts in their part by like Thursday afternoon, I could easily have all the introductions done by Thursday night,
What time Thursday do you want those by?
5.
Okay.
Does that sound okay to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll start I'll put in the main introduction, and obviously anyone feel free to add to it or anything.
So how long?
We have 5 minutes for each topic.
Each time I forget.
You said 5 minutes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
For each topic, each side, right?
Right, so 10 minutes for each point, but 5 pro, 5 con?
Yeah.
Okay, that's doable, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that would be 40 minutes, though, total, plus the introduction.
Which I still think is okay.
And the fielding?
50 minutes.
So I think it's supposed to be 45, right?
30 to 45.
30. Mm-hmm.
So maybe if we hit like around 4 minutes aside, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So definitely no more than 5
Yeah.
for each point.
Right.
I'd be shooting around 4.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then do we want to try and get fancy and put things from studies on the screen? Do we want to keep it simple? What are you guys feeling?
I could do either.
The one they just posted, I don't think they did that. Did they do it well? They did with one of the tables, right?
Yeah, actually, each time they illustrated a study, they posted from it over.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, cool. Maybe it was just a really compelling graph or something.
Yeah, maybe we can use like some sort of graph. That's cool. But I don't think we need to pull up all the studies that we're going to use.
So if we come up with something, do you guys know how to put that on the screen?
Yes.
What if, like, if we want to put something on there, then we give it to, like, one person that has it in maybe, like, a slideshow, and then they're able to, like, go through it. So if we, like, put it in there in our, whatever, outline, like a cue that says, put this on.
Yeah.
So one of us can do that.
I'm happy to do that. The only thing I don't know is it going to work, like, if you're the one talking, it shows your screen? Or does the screen here just, like, show the main part of the screen, no matter what? Like, if I screen shared something with you, I guess I could just test this.
Well, here, let's try it. Rachel, you talk, and I'll screen share and see what happens.
Okay. So now I'm just talking to see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so that's what I see. Oh, nope, then Android.
No, mine just went to... So it's for whenever anybody talks.
Yeah, so you have to be the one, if you're screen sharing, you have to be the one talking. I know. That was a good idea, though. I liked that.
A for effort.
So when it's I just want to make sure I understand. I'm sorry. When it's our turn, we'll just screen share, right? When we're presenting.
Yeah. Does everyone want to just practice a screen share?
Sure. I'm not gonna work.
Okay, Julie, go ahead and screen share something with us. I like puppies and
Okay. Okay, gotcha. I get it now. Okay. Yep. It says I'm screen sharing. Okay.
That's fun.
How do I make it quick?
That is so weird.
Okay.
Got it.
I know, it's really weird to see yourself that big.
I'm going to try it out on Friday.
So then also one other thing I think maybe we should do is while people are talking, maybe mute ourselves. Because it's very sensitive.
Yeah, extremely
make it
sensitive.
not flip back to us accidentally all the time.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Seems to happen a lot. And then I'm going to be like scared to cough while you guys are doing something on the screen.
Okay, so then do we all want to have something to share, like as a shared screen, or is it just kind of up to us?
I think only if you find something that you're like, this is a great visual,
yeah,
or it really would add something,
Yeah, perfect. Trying to think what else.
So are we going to start another new Google Doc, or are we going to work off of our old one? Another new one?
I don't know. That's up to you guys. Whichever you think it will be easier.
probably a new one.
Okay.
Okay. I'll create a new one and get it out to everybody.
That'll be good.
And then we'll just be like reading off the script, pretty much.
Pretty much. Which will be kind of nice because what I notice is I can like click around on my computer and you guys don't know that I am.
Right, yeah.
So I can we can literally read off whatever on the computer.
You could tell reading the announcer, whatever that person was, like you could tell she was reading, so.
Yeah. Not saying that that's what I want to do. I'm just saying that that's a possibility.
It's nice to know it's an option. At the very least.
I'm not worried. Everyone's going to do great.
Yep.
I'm completely scared.
The best part is it's going to be over, so that's my favorite projects. Then we're done.
Yay. And then we'll still do Google Hangouts anyway.
Just to see if your internet is working.
Right.
Exactly.
I know I'll be glad when this is over. Like, my classes are killing me this summer.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Summers
Yeah.
are tough.
Is anybody else in research?
Yeah, but mine just ended.
Oh.
I did the super fast one.
Oh my goodness. How did you survive?
It was a lot, but now I'm only taking this class. That's all I have left because I only took 2 over the summer.
You guys had verbal behavior?
Not yet.
I was told to take that my last semester.
Yeah, I've got two left in the fall. Like I have 2 classes and a practicum this summer because I figured I could suffer for this amount of time, but it's killing me. So
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep track of everything. I'm like constantly looking at my calendar.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, having this project done will be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is there anything else that we need to go over?
I don't think so.
I'm sure I'll have a million questions as soon as we hang up.
Well, we can text.
Right, and if anyone, as you're writing your sections, thinks like this would be a really good question for Rachel to answer, you feel free to write that down.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the plan is then I'm going to create a new Google Doc for our script, and then we'll communicate through text as needed, and we'll do a Google Hangout at 11 on Friday.
And you guys will have all your points in hopefully by 5 on Thursday, and then I'll finish the introductions that night.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Perfect. Anything else?
One more question. Like, I don't know if it says anywhere, but like, how many? There's no specific amount of like articles we need to cite, right? I mean,
No.
I
didn't find that anywhere.
I haven't looked at the rubric in a while, but
I might have it. Hold on. I just was curious.
we do need to make sure we have a reference page.
Yeah, which we can use whatever. We can use the references that are on the outline that we turned in.
Right.
I mean, we probably should pull over what we actually use, so that probably pull over the references that we actually use for
right in the debate.
Yeah, so that we know exactly which ones we use, and that's all that we turn in.
Yeah, because I think when I dig in, like, and really start doing it, there are going to be different ones probably.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rubric just says claims show evidence of all research, so I don't think there's any like number requirement for sources.
Just as long as we back up what we're saying with actual real resources,
Right.
fine.
Do we have to use in-text references? Like, as we're talking, do we need to reference articles?
I've seen a lot of people do that. I think that would be a good idea.
I think generally, yes, like if you're citing a specific study, just say the author's name and year so that people could find it in the reference section if they wanted.
And so that we sound smart.
Right, and so that we sound
I wonder if we'll, like, look smart.
We all should wear glasses so we look extra smart.
I could do that.
I don't even usually wear my glasses except at night, so I might actually go without.
I could do that. And I'm actually going to not be in bed when we do the debate, which is the only place in my house that I actually have any sort of privacy, so that's why I'm always here, but I'll do it, outside of bed.
And I'll have Wi-Fi, which will be nice.
That'll be great, yeah.
Just can't go to a hotel and can't go to Bermuda.
Right. Otherwise, we'd have to like screen share our chats. You just chatting. It can get kind of complicated.
That'd be really hilarious.
We would definitely go over our time limit.
Yes.
That won't happen.
But maybe get points for creativity. I don't know. I guess the good news is if it goes really badly on Friday, we could always do it again on Saturday.
That's true.
I won't be here on Saturday, so it has to go well on Friday.
You cannot do that. I take that back. The pressure's on.
So, okay, but we do have enough time to do it 2 times if we need to.
Yeah, we do.
So it'll be all right. We got it.
We got it, exactly.
I kind of laugh under pressure, though. I was recording a video for one of my classes the other night. I had to do it like 4 times because I kept laughing.
And this is why we're going to mute our mics when we're not talking. Because otherwise they're just going to hear us all laughing in the background. Like,
That's when I'm talking.
Fine. They'll just think you think zero tolerance is really humorous.
Funny. Yeah.
In some cases it is, though.
But it would be pretty funny if she was like, more and more kids are bringing guns to school.
Anything.
All right. So do we feel good?
Yes.
I think we're good. As good as we're gonna be anyways.
Exactly. So we got this, and I will see you all at 11 on Friday.
Sounds
Sounds good.
good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.